Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look again at XRP, double checking a few key factors here. What we want to look at is the important 0.618 fib level, that 200-day SMA on the 4-hour. We're also going to look at some more recent liquidation levels. There's a good chance there's some shorts that are about to get swept here. That'll probably be on smaller time frames, but let's look at the larger first here. So this is the 1 month time frame. We can recognize right there at about 54 cents is that hypothetical level of sweepage. Can't know the way to put it, I guess. You can see just a lot of liquidation there over the last month where a lot of shorts have been successful. Surprisingly, they are still holding their shorts open. But again, at this point, we can see right around 54 cents as a rough estimate is a heavy concentration of liquidation. And we do take a look at the last 7 days, we can kind of recognize probably a very similar circumstance there where more late shorts here are potentially going to get swept there again. 54 cents is that area of concentration for the larger time frames. We also want to note too, 48 cents is that lower level of liquidation too for this coin. We can see XRP is still has potential to break down. So I don't want you to get it in your head that just because we have larger time frame liquidation levels above the price action, the price is just going to instantly go there. It's just a very common occurrence, and it's just manipulation 101. It's just what the whales do. They literally push the price action to that high leverage location, sweep all the high leverage shorts, in this case, and then reverse the price action or continue further up if there's no shorts to enter the market afterwards. So it's very interesting. If you look at book orders, you'll recognize that it's a pretty consistent thing in trading. So let's take a quick look here, and I do want to say thanks again and congrats to our community members. While we haven't done very well, honestly, with our swing trades recently, there's been quite a few stop losses. Again, we're pretty much at break even, right around there, but generally speaking, when it comes to our day trades, Chainlink is looking very good. We got some Litecoin, Cardano. We even got some XRP in here too as well. Good 18% there, 27% in 3 days. There's pretty healthy trades here. So again, for the most part, we're doing very well still as a community. So I greatly appreciate the feedback. And when we hit stop losses, folks, you just got to recognize it's going to minimize your loss. Okay, a lot of stop losses that we hit recently after trading the Fed meeting, those stop losses are way above the current price point. In other words, if we hadn't had those stop losses in place, we would have lost a lot more. So please recognize stop losses are actually your friend, and a good trader will recognize that. So try not to get too bent out of shape when that happens sometimes. It's very, very normal for that to occur. Taking a look here on the daily for XRP, we've got a lot of funky candle wicks here. This coin is a unique one to say the least. While we day trade it, I don't necessarily like to swing trade this coin, mainly because of all the manipulation. And again, most coins are manipulated, don't get me wrong, but this one seems to be heavily manipulated. We can see the price action come up to this daily time frame here, roughly 52 cents. That is the current resistance based on the volume profile of the last month and a half. We zoom out, let's go ahead and see what that tells us here. While we're in this range, we have the largest amount of volume at, is it still 52 cents? Yes, it is. So 52 is that common denominator. Ever since we've been in this range, since April 13th, roughly 2 months of trading, that has been the strongest amount of volume. Having said that, that really just implies that the price action is going to reject off that level, which it's done so far. Is it going to stay below that price action? Possibly, but possibly not. We're now over 50 on the RSI, generally construed as a positive sign. Stochastic and MACD are converging here. These are all bullish signs that are leading me to believe that XRP is ready to break out. Is it going to be phenomenal? Is it amazing? Potentially, potentially not. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this up here. Let's go ahead and just see where we close on our candlesticks here too, because again, we look at our more recent time frame, we can see that we are holding within these candle wicks and we haven't closed above that yet. Also to note, the 50-day SMA, it's probably hard to see on this chart, is also kind of hanging out right there at that 0.618 fib level, but also that resistance level based on this this descending trend line. Generally speaking, that's going to be construed as a resistance level until we break above it. Now, you could argue we're broken above it here. I would rather recommend waiting for the daily candlestick to close over that trend line before we get confirmation. Again, the longer you wait, the better chances you are of finding success. I know it's weird because people are like, wait a minute, if I wait and the price goes higher, I'm going to get a worse entry. Well, that may be true. You have a trade with confirmation and an entry with more confidence, knowing you're going in the right direction, okay? Anyways, all that being said, we're tentatively rejecting by the 200-day SMA as well. That's also aggregated right there at the 0.618 fib level. So it's pretty definitive that this 52 cent range is going to work as a resistance. We're going to need a lot of volume to get through there. However, there is a good incentive on the larger time frames here. If we do look at that 1 month liquidation level here, 54 cents is a pretty consistent number there that is likely to get swept. So keep in mind, strong chance there's just going to be an ugly candle wick to that level and turn right back around. So make sure you set your profit targets accordingly. 54 or 53.9 might be a better consideration for entry, or more importantly, a profit target for long. Okay, so that's where we're at there. The 4-hour time frame still looking pretty bullish, though. Honestly, like unlike other coins, we're seeing some really good behavior here from XRP. We're at 70 on the hour side, generally construed as a resistance. A lot of reasons why the price action should pull back and potentially bounce off this most recent high. So again, a lot of times you'll see this happen where the price action will bounce off this more recent level. Because if we take a look at this here, it's pretty obvious the price had trouble getting through that level, and now it's tested as a support, likely to continue further higher. So a lot of those things kind of adding up, leading me to believe that XRP is more likely to increase than decrease in value at this exact time. If we take a look here at the hourly, we can recognize two. If we look at the Ichimoku cloud, one of the few coins that's actually closing above the cloud, conversion lines above the baseline, lagging spans free and clear. So literally XRP has a lot of reasons why you should consider the price going up or taking a long position versus a short. Keep in mind, shorting into this resistance level makes more sense than taking a long into a resistance level too. But there's a lot of confluencing factors here, basically letting us know that we have a larger propensity for the price action to go higher. Keep in mind too, this coin has done fairly well for itself outside of Bitcoin's shenanigans. That leads me to believe too that XRP is more likely to increase than decrease. Okay, so again, looking pretty solid here. I do think that there's a strong propensity for this coin to, potentially pull back, but if it does, I think this 49.7/50 cent range is a likely support. It has been a notoriously strong support level in the past, that round number, and if we can close above that today, I think we'll have a solid success or solid rate of success to be able to sweep that 54-cent range. That's kind of where we're at there, folks. So again, this looks a little bit more favorable for longs, which is weird to say in the market right now because I'm definitely leaning more towards short positions with the majority of other coins. So, what are your thoughts? Comment below. Don't forget to hit the like button. Join us over on Twitter, Telegram, Discord. We now have TikTok and YouTube Shorts, so a lot of fun stuff there. Be sure to check that out. I deeply appreciate the awesome feedback from my community, too. We've seen a lot of people coming through just being very supportive, and I just want to say thank you for that. Because, again, trading isn't perfect, folks. I totally understand that. I am far from perfect, and I tend to go on streaks, too. I'll maybe get 20 or 30 wins in a row, 3 or 4, maybe even 5, 6 losses in a row. It just happens. Get it out of the way, though, all right? So there we are. Thanks again so much for watching, folks. We'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.